The United States, NATO, and the EU are on the wrong path. And at the very most, it could lead to their destruction. And at the very least, it will destroy the euro. It will destroy the dollar. It will destroy the Western economy. If losing a 20-year, $2.3 trillion war to a bunch of goat herders is embarrassing, Putin has taken on the entire NATO, with the exception of Hungary, and he's kicked their ass. Okay, the weapons that the Russians have, the hypersonic missiles, there's no defense against. They've got a giant submarine that has torpedoes that can sit on the seafloor for months or even years and then attack ashore and blow up in the water with a 100 megaton nuclear weapon. Okay, if the Russians wanted to destroy the East Coast of the United States or the UK, they could do it with one weapon. Why would you fuck with somebody who's got weapons like that? And the United States keeps saying, oh, God, we'll send F-16s. The F-16 wouldn't last 5 minutes in combat with the Russian aircraft and the Russian air defenses. The United States fights wars to fight wars. Russia fights wars to win wars, and there's a giant difference between the two. And all that stuff, these attacks on the Crimea Bridge and the attacks on Moscow, it's all CIA bullshit, okay? If you took out the Crimea Bridge, would you have won the war? No, actually wouldn't have changed anything at all. Send a bunch of drones in and attack Moscow. Would you win the war? No, not particularly. Okay, nobody'd really notice. That's how the CIA thinks. They got these little tiny pea brains. They've got all these guys that are retreads from the military. They get out after 20 or 25 years, and then they go to work for the CIA so they can get another second retirement. They can get a retirement there after 10 or 15 years. And they get, hey, I got an idea. Why don't we try this? Well, I got an idea too. Don't start a war that you can't win. And if you're in a war and you can't win, get out. And the United States is too stupid to do that. These same generals who are on CNBC and CNN talking about how Ukraine are winning, these same guys who got their ass kicked in Afghanistan. Don't ever talk to a guy that lost a fight and ask him what he thinks, because who cares?